Welcome to Yale Schwartzman Center's Spring 2026 season. Grounded in intimate and surprising creative exchange, this season invites audiences to experience immersive live and visual arts that are not only free and open to the public, but also spark imagination and create opportunities to come together to reflect, be moved, and share space.
We are proud to be a cultural engine and arts incubator for Yale and New Haven. This season presents a bold lineup spanning dance, music, opera, and transdisciplinary art, featuring groundbreaking world premieres alongside boundary-blurring appearances by internationally acclaimed artists. These offerings reflect our commitment to a multitude of voices and creative disciplines at the heart of Yale University.
We've got works in process, cross-disciplinary projects, and premieres, which explore the intersections of movement, sound, technology, and storytelling. And did we mention, all events are free and open to the public. This just reaffirms our dedication to accessibility, as well as collaboration between artists and our community.
And now, we present Schwartzman Center's Spring 2026 programming lineup.
Experience a mixed reality installation that explores the fusion of sculpture, projection, gesture-responsive AI, and performance by Toni, a New York-based artist and pioneer of interactive cinema. Sunjammer 6, a tale blown by a solar breeze, stages a dialogue between Hypatia, the 415 AD Hellenistic mathematician-philosopher, and a future NASA engineer. A love story across time, exploring the tension between knowledge and fear as each character pushes back against an encroaching dark age. Hypatia's core is a hybrid AI that responds to the movement and gestures of multiple viewer operators. Enter the immersive environment of Sunjammer 6 and become part of the story itself.
Blushing, one of the most elusive human expressions. Now, what would it look like manifested in the form of movement? Andrea Miller, in her renowned company, GALLIM, will present Blush, an hour-long movement creation showcasing the visceral journey of chasing this emotion through stress and rapture as it melts into the edges of the skin. Set to music by Chopin, Arvo Part, and Wolf Parade, Blush is dense with emotional rawness and physical intensity, receiving critical acclaim in contemporary dance since its 2009 premiere. Join us in Commons to experience art born from the sudden moment of blushing.
Yale's next generation of jazz innovators takes the stage in the underground as the Yale Undergraduate Jazz Collective presents its second annual Jazz Jam. Featuring student combo sets and an all-student jam session, the evening celebrates collaboration, improvisation, and creative risk-taking. Both a celebration and a kickoff to the 2026 YUJC Jazz Festival, the evening sets the tone for a festive weekend featuring saxophonist Patrick Bartley and bassist Jeff Fuller.
Across 4 intimate performances, musician and storyteller Gabriel Kahane will perform songs from Book of Travelers, a project chronicling his 8,980-mile railway journey in the aftermath of the 2016 presidential election. And Magnificent Bird, which grew out of the year he spent completely offline and explores the unexpected turbulence of living quietly. The performances will also include a new set of Kahane works that premiered in 2025. If you're drawn to thoughtful, emotionally resonant performances, these are the ones you won't want to miss.
Yale Schwartzman Center brings Pulitzer Prize-winning composer and Yale faculty member David Lang's Note to a Friend, a haunting chamber orchestra inspired by 3 texts from Japanese writer Ryunosuke Achutagawa. The award-winning piece will be performed by vocalist Theo Bleckmann with the Attacca Quartet. Weaving together themes of mortality, Note to a Friend creates an intimate, atmospheric world that will draw you in and hold you close. Join us in the Dome for the striking performance.
In partnership with Yale Glee Club, Lorelei Ensemble and Cantus will come together in Commons this February for a weekend of performances, exploring belonging, identity, and place through contemporary choral innovation. Lorelei Ensemble's opening program will include Morton Feldman's Rothko Chapel, featuring guest artists Cantus, Julius Eastman's Colors, with guest student artists from Peabody Conservatory and Yale faculty member Catherine Balch's Songs and Interludes. Cantus's touring show, The Road Home, with special collaboration sections by Lorelei Ensemble will be performed the following day.
In reference to the Baroque period's ground bass, Alexi Kenney, Shifting Ground, pays tribute to the lasting influence of Bach, using solo violin and electronics, featuring additional pieces from Rafik Bhatia, Matthew Bertner, Mario Davidovsky, Selena Fischer, Nicola Mattese, Angelica Negron, and Paul Wianco. Fusing pieces from the past and present, this multimedia experience invites video artist Schwann to put 17th century works in conversation with contemporary music.
Alexi Kenney joins his ensemble, Owls, to present music from the 2025 album, Rare Birds. Guided by their simple maxim that, quote, all four of us must completely love everything we play, quote, Kenney, Ayana Kazaza, Paul Wianco, and Gabriel Cabezas present a program of minimalism, folk music, contemporary and Baroque music, plus compositions from fellow ensemble member and Kronos Quartet cellist, Wianco. Brought to life by their distinctive inverted quartet of 2 cellos, 1 viola, and 1 violin, this will be an evening of joyful, raucous abandon you won't want to miss.
The Comet Poppea is an experimental opera, mashing up Claudio Monteverdi's opera, The Coronation of Poppea, and George Lewis's The Comet, inspired by the 1924 W.E.B. Du Bois science fiction short story of the same name. The scene is set in 1920s New York City, where a black man and a white woman are the only survivors after a comet hits Earth. Presented on a turntable divided into 2 distinct halves, this performance bridges seemingly disparate worlds with stories of cultural transformation. This work, a 2025 Pulitzer finalist, is directed by Yuval Sharon and co-produced by Anthony Roth Costanzo, Kath Britton, Amok, The Industry, Curtis Institute of Music, Michigan Central Art, and Yale Schwarzman Center.
Celebrate the release of Brouhaha, Shaped by Fire, the debut solo album from violinist and Yale faculty member Maiani Silva, chamber musician, storyteller, and member of the 4-time Grammy-winning ensemble 8th Blackbird. Blending music and anthropology, the project explores what it means to be human through 6 new works for solo violin, inspired by our evolving relationship with our origins and environment. Produced by 6-time Grammy winner Elaine Martone, this album features works by composers Viola Evans, Yale School of Music class of 18, Zachary Good, and Ian Gottlieb, Yale School of Music class of 15. The release party in the Schwarzman Center's well includes performance, reflection, and conversation with a collaborating composer and a surprise Yale anthropologist whose creativity and insights are woven into the project.
We continue exploring the intersection between research and performance through Yale faculty member and renowned dancer and choreographer Emily Coates' new work, Tell Me Where It Comes From. Commissioned by Works in Process, a performing arts series hosted by Guggenheim, New York, this performance traces the echoes of George Balanchine's 1933 visit to Hartford through dance, archives, and live music.
Coates and her collaborators, Anne Gordon, Derek Lucci, Charles Burnham, Yale School of Music faculty member Melvin Chen, Krista Smith, Harriet Jung, Reed Bartlemy, and Henry Seth.
Collage forgotten aspects of Balanchine's legacy, reanimating unanswered letters and old photographs, alongside music exercises, lost ballets, early muses, and more. If you are curious about the origins of artistic ideas or fascinated by hidden histories of major figures in dance, you'll want to be here for this captivating work.
This April, check out this immersive work in process presentation of Adaku Part 2. This new work by Sweat Variant, developed by acclaimed artists Akwi Apokwasili, Yale class of 96, and Peter Bourne, Yale class of 95, set in near-future United States. This project is the second part of a trilogy that explores, through movement, sound, and design, the continuing effects of the transatlantic slave trade, examines its devastating consequences, and investigates the embodied impact on individuals and communities.
Beyond performances, we have our wildly popular lunch series, Schwarzman Sessions, which spark conversation, connection, and community over lunch.
Our weekly public dance series, Everybody Dances at Yale Schwarzman Center, is back for another season. It offers a wide range of dance styles with an ever-changing roster of esteemed visiting artists.
Be sure to swing by The Well, our on-site pub for relaxation with drinks and made-to-order fare. Or embark on new culinary adventures in our ongoing tasting series led by expert sommeliers and mixologists. Visitors enjoy a unique variety of beverages from fine wines and craft beers to innovative cocktails and spirits.
Presented by Yale School of Public Health and Yale Schwarzman Center Hospitality, Attacca Olive Oil Exploration sets the stage for tastings of olive oil and Mediterranean flavors, led by Assistant Professor of Biostatistics at Yale School of Public Health, Tassos Kyriakidis.
If you're ready to step into spring with Yale Schwarzman Center, be sure to sign up for our newsletter and follow our social media channels for exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes moments, and sneak peeks behind the curtain.
From performances to conversations, movement to meals, this season is an invitation to gather, explore, and connect in new ways. We hope you'll join us here at the Center of Campus Life this spring.